What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in again. So I got 5 tips for you if you're gonna be doing Instacart at Aldi's. Hope these are helpful for you. So tip number 1 is always bring a quarter with you when you go to Aldi's. I don't know how many times I've been to Aldi's and I've hopped out the car, got to the carts, and I don't have no quarter. Or I'm asking somebody for a quarter, or if I got singles, I had to go inside to get quarters. So, definitely prepare yourself, on your way to Aldi's. Make sure you got a quarter available. Tip number 2, be mindful of the size of the order that you get at Aldi's. And I will elaborate on that in tip number 4. Tip number 3, be mindful of the time of the day. Sometimes, depending on your area, but I know where I'm at, I'm here in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. All these can get a little crazy during the day. Like the lines can get outrageous. Sometimes they're only down to like 2 cashiers and you got lines that are going down the aisles, and you're like, man, I got to get out of here. You're trying to get to the next order. So definitely be mindful of the time of the day. Like I've had some good success like early in the morning. I know you got to kind of move with the money, but early in the morning for me, I've experienced, it's less people. You can kind of get in, get the order and get out. When it's in the afternoon, late afternoon, you got the workers there, they're trying to restock. You got people moving all over the place. So, it's definitely taking up your time during the day. Tip number 4, grab boxes while you're shopping. Like if you're in the store and you see those crates and they got boxes stacked up, grab you a few boxes. And this takes me back to tip number 2. If you got a huge order, you have to, if this is your first time, you have to bag up your own order. Like they're not bagging it for you. You're bagging up your own order. So if you got a huge order, keep in mind, like you got to guesstimate how many bags you're going to get. Or, if you got a huge order, that's why I said grab a few boxes. So sometimes they have a good amount of good sized bags around, boxes around that you can use. Grab some big boxes depending on the items that you got in your cart. I'm kind of guesstimated, but again, if you got a huge order, you get to that checkout, you're trying to guesstimate how many bags you're going to need. You got to bag that stuff up yourself. And tip number 5, my last and final tip, make sure you got your Instacart debit card at Aldi's. I know a lot of places take the digital card. Aldi's is one place that I haven't experienced that doesn't take the digital card. So make sure you got your debit card, because that'll be a pain too. You don't want to get to the register and you're like, oh shoot, I don't have my debit card. So make sure you got that debit card. That'll definitely hold you up, hold other people up, depending on the time of day that you're there. So I hope these tips were helpful. Again, like the channel, like the video, leave comments, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.